What if everything you believe about human history is wrong? What if the story of our beginning has been edited, rewritten, or buried beneath time itself? What if ancient myths weren't myths at all but memories? Now, imagine this. Tomorrow morning, the world wakes up to one announcement that changes everything. Scientists confirm that humanity did not originate on Earth. Silence would fall across the planet, because suddenly the question is no longer, who are we? But where did we really come from? For thousands of years, humans have told the same story about our origins. We evolved from simple creatures. We learned how to walk, speak, build, and survive. Slowly over time, we became the dominant species on this planet. It's a logical story, a comforting one, a story that makes us feel grounded. But buried in ancient ruins, hidden in forbidden texts, etched into star maps older than recorded history, there are whispers of another explanation, a far more unsettling one. Imagine this. Tomorrow, every religion, every science book, every classroom on Earth becomes outdated in a single moment, because the truth about where we truly came from is finally revealed. And it isn't Earth. Would that change how you see yourself? Now think about this. Human DNA is strange. We share similarities with animals, yet something inside us leaps far beyond survival. Consciousness, creativity, abstract thought, music, mathematics, the ability to imagine the future. These abilities didn't rise gradually the way evolution predicts. Instead, they appear suddenly in history, like a light switching on. At the same time, ancient civilizations across the world, Egypt, Sumer, the Maya, and many more speak of gods who descended from the sky. These beings didn't just rule, they taught. They gave humans knowledge of the stars, architecture, farming, medicine, and writing. Then, without explanation, they vanished. How did ancient people align massive stone structures with stars they should not have been able to calculate? How did they move stones weighing hundreds of tons without machines? But what if they weren't alone? What if they were being taught? And what if the stars they pointed to were home? Now imagine this. A deep space telescope detects a signal unlike anything ever recorded. Not random noise, not natural radiation. It's structured, intelligent. Scientists decode it slowly, line by line. Inside the signal is humanity's own DNA sequence, mathematical constants that define our universe. And finally, a star system map with one planet highlighted. The message ends with one chilling sentence. You came from here. Panic spreads across the globe. Governments go silent. Religions freeze. The internet erupts. Then comes the impossible confirmation. That planet becomes visible through next-generation telescopes. And on its surface ruins, cities of stone and metal shaped by hands disturbingly similar to ours. Evidence of a civilization far older than any on Earth. But the most terrifying detail is this. The ruins show signs of total destruction. Not from an asteroid. Not from disease, from war. And suddenly, humanity is forced to confront an impossible idea. We may not just be descendants of that world. We may be its refugees. The moment the truth becomes public, civilization trembles. Some people celebrate the discovery as proof that we are not alone in the universe. Others collapse into fear. Nations argue over who controls access to space. Corporations race to exploit the technology needed to return. Military forces prepare for threats that may not even exist yet. Parents look at their children and wonder what future they are being born into. Teachers stand in classrooms not knowing what to tell their students. Because the greatest question in human history has changed overnight. It is no longer, how did we begin? It becomes, what were we escaping from? And soon a deeper terror grips the world. If we escaped once, what if whatever destroyed our home is still out there? Now think about what this does to the human mind. If we were born under another sun, shaped on another world, raised beneath a different sky, who are we really? Are we Earth's children? Or Earth's refugees? What if your ancestors weren't primitive hunters, but survivors of a fallen civilization? That would mean human history is not a steady rise from darkness, but a long recovery from catastrophe. And that changes everything. It means we didn't start over by accident. We started over on purpose. Suddenly, love, art, curiosity, and the fear of extinction feel different. What if they're not random emotions at all? What if they are memories buried deep inside us, echoes of a world we once lost? But here's where it becomes even more disturbing. What if Earth was never meant to be permanent? Deeper scavenging across the distant ruins reveals something buried beneath the surface of that alien world. A final message carved into the planet itself. When translated, it reads, Earth was phase 2. not a destination. A backup, a biological ark designed to preserve humanity after a cosmic disaster. We were not created here. We were hidden here. Earth was our shelter while we recovered, while we evolved, while we waited. And then the message continues with something far darker. Coordinates, not pointing toward our lost home, but toward what destroyed it. Suddenly, the truth becomes terrifyingly clear. What if we were never meant to stay on Earth forever? What if we were meant to return? Not as refugees this time, but as something stronger? The world now stands at the edge of a new era. Humanity faces three impossible choices. Stay on Earth and live in denial. Return to the stars and reclaim our forgotten origin. Or prepare for a threat that may already be moving toward us. Every satellite becomes a shield. Every rocket becomes a lifeboat. Every newborn child becomes a potential explorer or a soldier. And suddenly, for the first time in history, humanity is truly united. Not by race, not by nation, not by language, but by one terrifying identity. We are not from here. Now imagine standing outside at night, looking up at the stars, and realizing they are not just distant suns. They are history. They are memory. They are home. So if our true origin lies beyond this planet, what else about reality is still hidden from us? What if everything we believe is only a fraction of the truth? Now imagine if that happened tomorrow, would you survive? If this discovery shook your reality, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts below. Do you believe humanity truly began on Earth? Or are we something far older, far stranger, and far more cosmic? Until next time, keep asking, what if?